Peace, everyone. It's your man's Khalil, Gerard, and today is day number 9 on my body gain, fitness, and health journey. Can you believe that? All the way at day number 9. And I just had a rest day, so I'm feeling good. I'm ready to get to it. I'm ready to get this workout in. But before we get this workout in today, I want to discuss being obsessed with becoming a better version of yourself. That's right, being obsessed. Obsession, right? When you obsess with something, that means that everything else doesn't have that same attraction. You're not magnetized to other things like that. Think about people being obsessed with a person. Think about people being obsessed with a situation, being obsessed with whatever, right? But what we're talking about now is you being obsessed with being a better version of yourself. Now, when I think about myself and a lot of the different habits I've had over the years, a lot of the different things I was focused on, I wasn't always focused on being obsessed with being a better version of myself. Even though I always knew and I always had this deep belief that I was great, I was chosen, I was put here for a higher purpose, I didn't always follow that. I was always easily distracted, right? And you may be able to relate to this too. You know you need to be doing X, Y, Z. You know you need to be eating better. You know you need to be hitting the gym. But your lack of discipline, et cetera, is keeping you away. Well, that's got to stop. You got to know that there's something better for you out there. You got to know that a version of yourself exists out there that's far beyond what you can see in your mirror right now. That's far beyond those thoughts that you have circulating right now. That's far beyond anything anyone else can see for you. All of the haters, even your family members and friends and loved ones who love you and want the best for you. There's a version of yourself that's higher than that ideal version. And you have to become obsessed with becoming that person, right? How do you become obsessed with that? Well, you got to study you. You got to start looking at the things that you do every day. You got to start looking back at your life. You got to start looking back at the last year, looking at the last 5 years, looking at the last decade, and take stock and see where have you come, the type of jobs that you've worked, the type of information that you've come across, the type of actions that you've taken to move in that direction. And if you're already not moving in that direction, you have to start today. You have to become obsessed. Become obsessed with being that person. Become obsessed. Have that vision. Write those goals down. I don't care how lofty they are. I don't care how great they are. I don't care how seemingly impossible it is. Write it down. Start writing that list down. Start looking at that list. Start looking at everything that it is that you want to have. Start looking at the body that you want to have, right? You got to start from somewhere. You got to start with that vision, right? After you write that list down, you start imagining. Start imagining you have that body that you want. Start imagining yourself having that vehicle that you want to drive. Start imagining living in that home that you want to live in, whatever type of place that you want to live in, wherever that you want to live in. Start imagining that, right? If it's hard for you to use your imagination, you could go online. You could start typing in images for et cetera, et cetera. Print out those images, put them on a board, create a vision board. Look at that vision board every single day, and then you'll notice that your imagination will start doing that. Instead of watching that trash on TV or online, start watching videos that's about that place you want to visit. Start watching videos about people that's working out. Start watching videos on people that's cooking healthy if you want to have a better diet. And the more and more you start watching these things, the more and more you start consuming this stuff, that's the more and more you start becoming this stuff. That's the more and more you start becoming that person. And each day, take actions. Take one action if you can. If you can only put one foot in front of the other, put that one foot there. You have to do something. Become obsessed with being that better version of yourself. Right after I get off of this video, I'm gonna run 6 miles. I'm gonna get on that treadmill, and I'm not gonna stop until the treadmill finally says 6 miles. I'm gonna be drenching with sweat, and that's totally fine because I want to have that, because I gotta have that body. I'm not just working out just to have a summer body. I'm working out to have a life body, and this body is gonna continue to keep going into the direction I want it to go. I'll be 40 next year. People might think that 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, they're old if you're younger than me. Nah, baby, I'm about to defeat Father Time, right? For right now, I'm gonna defeat Father Time. For right now, I'm gonna fight Father Time off, right? But that can only happen if I become obsessed with being a better version of myself. I have financial goals that I'm not gonna just wanna reach, that I must reach, that I will reach. I'm obsessed with it, building my business up, creating these videos for you, creating those videos for that person that's watching this right now. You may feel like that life has broken you. You may feel like that you hit rock bottom. I know what it's like to hit rock bottom. I know what it's like to have no money. I know what it's like to be out of shape. I know what it's like to drop out of college. I know what it's like for friends and family members to just leave you out for dry, right? I know what it's like for there's nothing left. You have nothing left. There's nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. That's the best place for you to be right now, if that's where you're at, because the only place you have to go is up, right? Don't give up. I'm doing this for that person who's had enough, that person who had enough of being obese, that person who had enough of looking at their body and worrying about what other people have to say about your body. You sweating too much. You out of breath when you can't even take 2 steps without being out of breath. I'm doing this for you. We're gonna do this together. We're moving forward in that direction. I don't care what everybody had to say about us. I don't care what nobody thinks about us. I care about what I think about me, and you care about what you think about you. So let's become obsessed. Today is that day. Law of attraction, right? The law of resonance, right? You could think about the Kabbalion, Think and Grow Rich. Think about all of these different type of books. Think about all of this information that's out there, that's ready for you to consume it, ready for you to listen to it. So become obsessed. Become obsessed. I want you to repeat after me. I am obsessed with becoming the greater version of myself. Say it one more time. I am obsessed with becoming the greater version of myself. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get to it. We're starting today. No more lower self. No more BS. No more settling for less. It starts today. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when more videos like this come out. I'm obsessed. You're obsessed. Let's get it. Peace.